Hello everyone, welcome to the new episode of Opening Disaster series. Today we will be looking at the game between Westerinen and Franzen, played in 1988 in Belgrade. So let's get to it. It was e4, e5, f4, the good old King's Gambit. It was taken, and bishop c4, d5, pawn takes pawn, queen h4 check, king f1. This is a standard position for bishop's variation of King's Gambit. And now black played a dubious move, f4, f3. The idea was to open this queen and attack this bishop. So white cannot just take, because that would lose a pawn. And also, in one game, this was tried, giving the check to the king and attacking the h4. But that's just a blunder, because after exchange, pawn takes, all of a sudden this rook will be captured and the new queen will arrive. So white is just lost. But white did something better here. He gave a check on b5, and by that move he removed the bishop from the c4 square, so it is not hanging anymore. After c6, he was able to play knight f3 and attack the black's queen. So she went to h5, and now white cannot take because the queen is attacking the bishop. So first he gives a check, and after bishop e7, now he takes, because now, as you can see, this queen is protecting this guy. And here black made a mistake. He took with the knight. Instead, he should take with the pawn and gain some time to attack this guy. And let's say something like this would be played. And here white has a pawn extra, has an extra pawn, but his king is in the center, and maybe black can look for some compensation here. But what happened here, by taking with the knight, black allowed knight e5. And this move is very unpleasant, because now this knight and this bishop, they are putting a lot of pressure on this knight, and at the same time the queen is attacking black's queen, and black doesn't want to exchange, because something like this would be just an endgame a pawn down, and that's not good. So if you're a pawn down, most of the time you should try to keep the queens on the board. So black gave a check, king moved, and now white is threatening to go with the rook to f1. Also, he is threatening to take on c6, and black should probably go bishop d7 with a bad position, but what he did is just a bad losing move, that is queen takes c2. Well, at first glance, this queen is protecting the c6 and attacking the c1 bishop, but after knight c3, the queen is no longer protecting the c6, and this rook is protecting the c1 bishop. So white is threatening to capture twice and win the rook here maybe, and also he's threatening to just go here with the bishop and trap the black's queen. So it's very hard to deal with those two threats. Actually, it's impossible. If you save the queen, let's say here, let's say we go there, then we just take, and you cannot take on c6 because bishop check, king is attacked, and the rook is attacked. So what he did, he played bishop d7, protecting the knight, but now, after a simple exchange, the bishop just went back and the queen is trapped. Black tried one more move, he took on g2, and now of course we are not going to take here, because then the queen runs out. But white just moved the rook and the queen is trapped, and it will be lost for just one minor piece. Therefore, black resigned. That's it for this episode of Opening Disasters, and see you soon.